Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, affectionately known as the Steel City and the City of Bridges. Whether you're visiting for the first time or you've lived here your whole life, these are 10 unmistakable ways to know that you're in the Burgh. Stick around because number 10 is something every Pittsburgher loves to laugh about. First up, our skyline and bridges. Pittsburgh is home to over 400 bridges, giving us the nickname City of Bridges. That's more than Venice. Take a ride up one of our historic inclines to Mount Washington for panoramic views of the city and the rivers below. Pittsburgh's three rivers are some of the defining and iconic features of the city, especially where the three rivers meet. The Allegheny River, the Monongahela River form the Ohio River at Point State Park. The three rivers are more than just waterways. They're the lifeblood of Pittsburgh's history, economy, and culture. They offer natural beauty and countless opportunities to connect with the outdoors. It's a stunning feature that defines Pittsburgh's geography. Our tunnels are more than just practical, they're part of the Pittsburgh experience. That magical moment when you emerge from the Fort Pitt Tunnel, the city reveal is unforgettable. The lengthy Liberty Tunnel connects the South Hills to the city. The Squirrel Hill Tunnel connects the eastern suburbs to the city. It's famous, or infamous, for its traffic backups during rush hours. You won't hear much about the Wabash Tunnel. It was originally a railway tunnel, but now it's a single-lane vehicle tunnel, mainly used for high occupancy vehicles. The Armstrong Tunnel's bend has its own legend, though it was intentionally designed that way. Just don't forget, Pittsburghers are famous for slowing down dramatically before entering any tunnel. We call it tunnel vision. The tunnel network is part of what makes navigating the city unique. Combining tunnels, bridges, and winding, hilly streets creates quite the driving experience. One thing Pittsburghers know is to expect the unexpected when it comes to the weather. The phrase, all four seasons in one day, is a common way to describe Pittsburgh's unpredictable weather, and it's something locals know all too well. Here's why the saying fits the Steel City. Morning frost, midday sunshine, afternoon storms, and a chilly evening are all possible in one day. The spring and fall is typically the time where you'll experience the dramatic temperature swings. I've seen it go from 20 to 75 in one day. With the unpredictability, we've learned how to dress in layers. Always have an umbrella handy and check the weather constantly. We love to joke that Pittsburghers' weather keeps meteorologists employed because no one ever knows what's going to happen. Pittsburgh has its own language called Pittsburghese. Here, yinz means you all, nebby means nosy, red up means clean up your room, and a buggy is what you'd call a shopping cart. Oh, and don't forget jagoff, our favorite way to describe an annoying or irritating person, especially in traffic. It's also very common to hear a true Pittsburgher shorten the words and that to "enat." Especially drives me crazy, although something tells me that's not just a Pittsburgh thing. I'm headed downtown to watch the Steelers game. You hear warsh instead of wash. If someone says, Kennywood's open, check your zipper. Pittsburghese isn't just words, it's a badge of honor. Here in the Burgh, fries are life, not just a side dish. We pile them on sandwiches, salads, and even eat them as a full meal with cheese and bacon. Permanti sandwiches stuffed with fries, coleslaw, and Mancini's Italian bread are practically a rite of passage for anyone visiting. How about them pierogies? Our Eastern European roots shine through for our love for pierogies and macaroni and cheese. If you're at a Pirates game, you won't want to miss the pierogi race. It's one of the most fun traditions at PNC Park where mascots like Cheese Chester and Sauerkraut Saul race between innings. The Pittsburgh Macaroni and Cheese Festival is an annual celebration that brings together top chefs, food trucks, and vendors to serve up a variety of mac and cheese dishes. You can sample over 30 kinds of mac and cheese, ranging from classic recipes to innovative creations. The festival also features craft beers, wines, ciders, live music, and entertainment, making it a culinary experience you don't want to miss. Tickets go on sales months in advance and are usually sold out in one day. Pittsburgh has given us world legends like Fred Rogers, Wiz Khalifa, Christina Aguilera, Jeff Goldblum, Gene Kelly, and even Michael Keaton. How about sports figures like Dan Marino, Arnold Palmer, Joe Montana, and Jack Lambert? Pittsburgh's impact goes way beyond its borders. It's also birthplace of pop art icon Andy Warhol. His legacy lives on at the Andy Warhol Museum, one of the largest single artist museums in the world. In Pittsburgh, hitting a deer isn't uncommon. Deer frequently cross roads, leading to a high number of vehicle collisions on major roads as well as suburban areas, especially during the dusk and dawn hours. Even within the city limits, there's plenty of parks, forests, and green spaces like Frick Park, Riverview Park, and Shenley Park, where deer can roam freely. I don't think I've ever gone to Riverview Park without seeing a multitude of deer. Our hills and wooded areas mean you'll see deer, wild turkeys, squirrels, and even foxes right in your backyard. It's like a scene from Bambi everywhere you go. Deer are as much a part of Pittsburgh life as bridges and pierogies. Last but not least, we have number 10 on the list, the infamous Pittsburgh potty. If you've ever stumbled upon a lone, freestanding toilet in the basement with no walls or sink, congratulations, you've uncovered this quirky piece of Pittsburgh's history. It's a quirky relic of our industrial history, originally used by steelworkers coming home covered in soot. So there you have it, 10 ways to know you're in Pittsburgh. Whether it's our fries, our quirks, or our beautiful bridges, this city truly has a personality like no other. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around for more videos about life in the Burgh. Yinz come back now and that.